Okay, so now we're going to talk about diaku MEED. So diaku MEED is the solution is after diagnose. Kita punya diagnose kan sudah tahu kan, tapi kita kena ada solution. So solution tu pun natural juga, okay? No drugs. Device based concept basically is the energy program. Tadi kita gunakan energy untuk cari kita punya body punya energy. So that is the most carried on by Japan, okay? The research. So lepas tu we call it a complementary because we don't want to fight with medical. Medical ada medical punya kebaikan. Kita tak boleh cakap medical tak bagus. Apabila you come to me, you say got very bad headache, I won't say go back rest, drink another water. Cannot, very painful. So you need to take a painkiller first. To soothing it down, let whole body cool down, only you treat it. You cannot leave it in pain. Cannot, okay? So otherwise your body will call up others to tell them, I think I have a problem. You see, organ and talk. We cannot talk to them, but they can talk to each other. So they, I think we got problem. Yeah, suddenly I feel like a problem. So they react. So apabila tak ada high blood pressure, suddenly you got high blood pressure because your body stress. Not your mental stress now, your body stress. Apa saya ada high blood pressure? Sebab newborn baby. Jaga anak sampai high blood pressure. Nampak tak? So this is all the connectivity. Your body will somehow react to one another. They don't talk to them, but they can talk to each other. So the moment when they talk to each other, they will say, hey, you feel something come to you not right enough. I think I'm not right. That's why you see, the reading all related. Because when you tak bagi cukup air, this one will call the other one, you don't have air. Yeah, I think so. So they start to react to one another. So what we can do is, this is a complementary medicine alternative therapy. It's called a therapy to help one another in your body, okay? But we must find the core. So who is the core? Like for example, you come to diagnose, you want to talk to who? Okay? Kalau you talk to no can handle all the application, can report to you. Tapi when you say, I want to talk about account, jangan cari no lah, cari lebika kan? You cari no look at you and see, I don't know anything. Betul tak? So the body also, if you find the boss will tell you what is important. Everything has to connect to one part. You don't talk to the individual because the individual also don't know how to help you. So you talk to the core. So the core is, okay, the core is you have to unlock the code of the muscle and nerve. A lot of people can understand what is muscle. Muscle, this is muscle, betul tak? Not that muscle lah. Whole body also require muscle. Your heart inside the baju pun require muscle juga. So you're calling the muscle of your whole body. Kalau tak ada muscle, your muscle cannot hold your bone. Betul tak? Semua orang pada muscle. Your bone is actually surrounded by your muscle. Kalau muscle sudah longgar, tak boleh jalan lah. Tak ada strength lah, betul? So all people also require muscle. Betul tak? Your jantung require muscle. Everywhere require muscle. Imagine kalau you build brain ada muscle. I don't dengar apa soalan tu saya tak tahu. I keep looking for that. What is that? Okay. Then nerve. So your muscle dalam ada nerve tak? Sebab itu nerve will support your muscle. Betul tak? So all of them is actually connected as well. So what we're going to do is to unlock the code of the muscle and nerve. Looks very simple, but dalam tu actually banyak lagi. Sebab dalam kita punya badan, under this mode, under this code, the function of the major system for human body included muscle, nerve, dua tu, tapi respiration, digestion, endocrine, reproduction, circulation, immune system, lymphatic, lima, and energy also related. Saja dua tu tak baik, semua pun ada related. And that can be adjusted, restore, and improve immunity. You see that we are all related. So kalau you punya nerve ataupun you punya muscle tak bagus, pump, semua tak bagus. See ya? So what we want to do is we have to make sure that we need to fix the two. And beside the two got ada lagi. Nanti kita cakap. So this is a premium of solution. This function is helping us to manipulate ions in the body, promote metabolism, improve blood circulation. Lepas tu, blood vessel, promote metabolism, will improve the blah 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 banyak lah, okay? I don't think this one is something that you need to tell the clients. I don't know what you're talking about. Just tell me the fact lah. What is that like? So it basically is trying to give a wave to your body. You know, last time you watched the Kung Fu movie
Which one?
I also don't know lah. Last the old time Kung Fu movie Chinese like to watch. You know, those guys can fly around, and then their hand touch you, then you cannot move. You can watch this movie Wow, fantastic! You can watch it on movie. It's real. So every part actually there is a nerve where once you touch it, there is a reaction. So Kung Fu means you're using your energy to pass to the other person, or you're trying to stop that person's certain part. There is something, some logic there. Oh, so at the same time, we are trying to pass the energy to your body's energy to react back, to call them out, to repair them. Okay, but in the scientific way lah. Okay. Basically, our body is fully supported by this spinal. Agree? Sini jatuh, paralyzed. Betul? Kenapa? Sebab ini adalah the main part to control the whole body activity. Agree? Yes. Then we move on. So apa solution yang kita fix is basically this spine. Kita punya solution basically is to train this both part. Okay? So apa yang kita buat and our belief is dekat ini spinal itself there is a lot of nerve. Betul tak? Don't talk about cell lah, just talk about this lah. And all this nerve is supporting every part, every organs to function. And when you have all the connections all function well, then you will see the blood circulations as well as the oxygen level only be able to go up to the brain. Betul tak? Nampak? It's all connected. It's very important. And then your brain only can send out all the correct signal to all your organs and all the activities. Correct? So therefore, by fixing this part is the most major important things in our life. Okay? And imagine who will actually damage this nerve. Siapa? Kita lah tengok macam mana dia duduk. See how she sit? See how you sit? Mesti ada sit macam ni kan? When the moment when you sit like this, imagine all the nerve is already stretched. Getar kan? Like the rubber string you try to ketak. Lepas tu, patah lah. Betul? Rosak lah. Apabila rosak, kenapa kita okay juga? Mestilah banyak nerve. Sini tak boleh jalan, dia cari jalan loh. You see tak? Your body very smart. When they have no way, they find way. When they have totally no way, they stop jalan. Then other will replace. You see tak? 就算给他加了lagi, jangan pakai numbers okay, number. You see tak? Pakai numbers masih don't sense it don't sense it. Let me feel lah. Jalan lagi lah. Oh, lah lepas tu pergi sana potong. You see tak? So your body very smart. They're trying to help all this while they're cari jalan. They're trying to fix themselves. They're trying to work it out. But most of the time kita tak kisah. Kita banyak pattern. Sini duduk lah, sana duduk lah, tengok TV lah, tak tahu lah. See, kita very flexible until there is a lot of part to know how you see. But the moment you already practice sitting there, you already harm every part of your body unconsciously. Bukan duduk 1 hari tau. You duduk 40 tahun tau. You see tak? Some 60 tahun. Betul tak? Dan orang dia belajar Kung Fu Tai Chi punya, dia duduk baik tak? Dia ada stretch yoga ke apa the Malay exercise apa dia call silat ke kan semua ada exercise dia ada duduk baik-baik betul Dan kita tak ada punya macam ni. Duduk pun macam ni, betul tak? Lepas tu sini genet, sana genet, sini 6, sana 6. Jadi you 6, I 6, semua pun 6 lah. Rasa apa? Biasa lah. Tak ada orang ada komplain sebab semua pun macam ni lah. So apa yang kita kena buat adalah we have to take in mind this is a very major part that you shouldn't have it anymore. Otherwise, it will affect all the nerve. The moment when it affect nerve, no enough oxygen will go up to the brain. That's why most of the people tak bijak. Betul. And then when they are tak bijak, they start to feel one problem, two problem, whole problem, too many problems I cannot solve. The moment when you have so many problems cannot solve, a lot of depression. Agree? Banyak orang depression. 16 years old, 13 years old, getting lower. You see now, the age is getting lower. Most getting depression. Why? Because most actually don't have enough oxygen. It's the way of lifestyle. They cannot take stress. Why they cannot take stress? Dulu punya kanak-kanak pergi hutan. Betul tak? Pergi mana? Jalan-jalan, main air. Betul tak? Sekarang punya duduk, tengok pun. Mana exercise? Tangan. You see tak? That is the reason why they already affected not enough oxygen. That is the proof. Simple proof. Betul tak? You try to see, you throw all these children to hutan, throw these children to main. They got depression, huh? Depression. They don't know what is depression. Sekarang punya tak boleh. Macam ini saja. Apa-apa pun ini. Jangan jalan sana, bahaya. Jangan pergi sana, tak boleh yo. Betul? So end up all depression. Betul tak? So what we do is, kalau you tak nak, you come back to us. We help you to fix it. Very simple. We fix the spinal. It comes to your nerve. It solves the brain problem. So now I'm working on a thesis about depression patient. When you have enough oxygen up to your brain, it can actually solve partially. I already find field research since 2016, there is a research about depression, and by using enough oxygen, they're trying to use HPOT method. That means they put you into a machine, they force oxygen into you. But the side effect is they might harm your lung because they're forcing in oxygen to you. But our method is we repair your spinal, repair your nerve, and your oxygen level will automatically repair. Sebab semua repair. Dia tak payah cari jalan lagi. Dia ada jalan lah. Ada jalan dia nak lah. Okay? By then is we are using a natural way to solve your problem and get back your enough oxygen to your brain. Not forcing. So I rasa this solution is even better. Bagus kan? So next we proof. Apa tu yang asin nak keluar? You're also interested. Okay, see the logic of all this not drawn by us, but it's by medical. It's a biomedical. So we understand that there is input output of oxygen, betul tak? So input output of oxygen from the spinal itself. Once you fix the nerve, it will come enough blood flow to the heart, and the heart will need to pump and in out. Dia macam ini tak? Up to him. Satu kali 1 minute, bukan 1 minute, 1 second. Without 1 second, you have to come to the heart. How many times you breathe? How many times they have to come up? The moment when they cannot have enough, you will feel that you cannot breathe. That's why when you naik tangga, too fast, cannot, not enough, cannot breathe. Kalau jantung ada problem punya orang ataupun dia weak punya orang, dia paru-paru tak sihat. Mesti punya, okay? And then the moment when this one also cannot fulfill, you don't talk about the brain. See now, jantung will go to the whole body and last they come to the brain. Current time is go sampai sini, sikit saja. mati sudah cukup. Yeah, this is the problem. But what we're going to do is, we're going to help you to repair all your nerve, input, output. Nerve got a lot of level, I think at least 3 levels. Big, small, smallest, fine. Okay? So tadi I cakap hidung giling is the finest. Okay? So dia akan repair semua. I don't care fine or no fine. All repair. Selepas dia repair, ada block. Kalau ada block, I unblock it. So once I unblock it, mana ada cyst? You faham tak? So I unblock it. Kalau saya unblock, tak ada cyst lah. Okay? So unblock, let the circulation jalan, dia akan naik to otak. I have a formula to work on this. Kita sudah ada satu formula. We call it M3. Massage 3 is to fix the whole body up to your brain. This part. Because we believe the bottom part is actually dekat sini, fix by here. Kalau kita fix here, sini akan fix bottom. Okay? So you will see, ini also medical proof lah. Bukan kita punya, but medical proof. See, the brain is actually connect to the spinal, betul? And the spinal will connect to the heart, and the heart will give different reaction. Sini adalah reaction of example. When I'm scared, my eye will open up, or I'm interested, my eye will become black. Really, you know? When I got shocked, ataupun I don't know what is the situation, suddenly I will like feel like swallow my saliva. Kan ada reaction macam tu ah. Ataupun the moment when I need to eat too much, my stomach crack. Okay, this is all the reactions that giving through the brain and the spinal. Imagine got block. Kalau kita sudah block, ada block, this part is actually connected to the leg. See tak? This part kalau kita duduk lama, orang tua duduk lama sangat kan? Apabila dia duduk lama sangat, efek mana? Betul tak? Mana? Dia duduk banyak kaki tu. Kenapa kaki dia tak ada strength? Sebab sini lah. Duduk macam mana mereka duduk? Itu kita. lagi muda okey dah. Orang tua dia duduk macam ni kan? Lama dia duduk. Bukan satu hari setahun tu macam ni Sudah makan jalan sekejap. Nampak tak? So kaki mana ada strength? Sebab sini tak ada strength. Sini punya nerve sudah rosak. Duduk sampai rosak. Betul? So what we do is we have to fix this part. We fix this part. The moment when we fix this part, you will see there is two reaction kalau kita tak fix lah. When your children nampak tiger, apa yang buat? Lari lah, betul tak? Tapi kalau you are adult, you nampak tiger, pengsan. Itu reaction. Kenapa itu reaction macam ini? Sebab you tak train, betul tak? I can compare the children's last time and now lah. Children last time run, children now pengsan. Dia semua dia tak practice, dia tak ada practice, dia tak ada exercise. The spine actually sitting too long, so reaction pun tak berarti banyak. Sini untuk repair dia tak repair. Sini untuk reaction dia tak ada reaction. Hair wire. Okay, this part basically already hair wire. So apa yang kita nak bagi tahu adalah, if you don't fix this part, you don't fix this part. So the logic is, kaki sakit, doktor cakap ni sudah rosak, sini nak potong, operation, tukar ni, sudah tukar, masih sama, unless you go exercise a lot, betul tak? Then why you don't do exercise? a question I wanted to ask Dr. also. Why? Betul tak? So this part, of course I cannot say, oh, doctor is bad, cannot say that. But the logic is, if this is the problem, why don't you fix here? Why you fix here? If you fix here, maybe this fella can walk. Sebab sini memang ada masalah.
So it means like if we go to the doctor, then we say to them, okay, my knees is sakit. So suddenly doctor said, okay, maybe you need to fix your what, the nerve kan?
Tak, dia tak akan cakap sebab dia specialize here. When we go for doctor lah, the professionalism kan, you study here, you study here. You study here, takkan you study here. You understand what I'm saying lah? So he's very good at this, all here. Very good at heart, all heart. Very good at brain, all brain. And they have one more called physician. Betul tak? Tapi physician is talking about apa sakit? Kelengkong. Okay, kelengkong. Something that I'm not sure. I rasa you sini sakit ke, sini sakit ke, kaki sakit ke. I refer you to professor this, or doctor specialist this. Betul tak? So the moment when they throw us to somewhere, they only specialize in one thing. So they will only tell you the one thing. But for our logic is the preventive. We don't talk about something that you sudah nak potong datang to me lah. We are talking about before this really happen, until there's no cure, you have to take drugs, you have to go for operation. Please understand the logic first. The logic of kenapa kaki tak ada strength sebab first bone ada masalah. You need a bone setting for this part. Second, you need nerve rejuvenating, right? Your nerve need to repair. Once your nerve is repaired, here got blood circulation. Next, you need your muscle firming. So we will give you a muscle firming. We have all these solutions. So once you have all this phase, you'll be fine. This one kita pergi Swipu, ada satu old lady lah. Dia tak boleh jalan tau, kaki tak ada strength. So dia gunakan itu stuff, dia walk like this, and then when he stand, she has to roll and stand like this. So we are using M3 to help them to go up this part to this part and fix the brain. So kaki dia solutions. This is called M3. So once we fix it, selepas 1.5 hour settle itu treatment therapy, they stand up, they walk so fast. And then when you climb up, because Sipu all the high last, so you have to climb up to the car. Imagine dia duduk pun kena macam ni. Masukkan high last, usually have to really struggle, isn't it? Stuff, chop. Whoa, we are impressed. So the logic and the statement is right. The statement is once you fix this part, here will have strength. So we are so happy with the statement. We are so happy with our solution, where we really find the real solutions. This is correct solution. No medication. Just fix the nerve, fix the bone, and then fix the muscle. Itu saja. 3 barang kita buat. Bone setting, sebab duduk semua lari punya. Bone setting, nerve rejuvenating, sebab bone you duduk sampai nerve tu rosak. So dia tak ada jalan, tak cari jalan. So you fix it, bagi dia ada jalan. So sudah ada, dia ada blood circulation, then you have to fix the muscle. That's why after kita punya treatment you rasa macam pergi exercise. Whole day. 1.5 hour you do your exercise. You pass 1.5 hour the exercise. You feel wah macam pergi exercise 1.5 hour. Main badminton ke apa. Exactly the same because we are trying to firm back the muscle. Bagus kan? So orang yang tak ada exercise datang sini exercise boleh. Ini certification we have a lot, but we only put some you know lah, a lot kan? So we put some yang cantik-cantik masuk saja. Okay? So,
but doctor, for example, like if we always, every day we going to jogging kan?
Yes.
Some say that if kita jogging every day, the tissue will be koyak.
Tissue koyak. Over stress, yes.
Over stress.
Over.
Oh.
Over is not good. A lot of people thought that exercise is good, so they do it every day. We're not saying no good, you can do it every day, but just that every time you do, you have to watch out that this exercise will not bring harm to you. Example, the first harm with everyday exercise will cause dehydration.
Yes.
Yeah, first is dehydration. Second is about your muscle and your tissue can stress that level or not. If can stress the level, it's okay. And you will notice athletes usually have shorter lifespan than us. Athlete, because they over exercise. So their body already overhaul. So compared to us, their lives will not be that long. If you notice kenapa sebab dia overuse it. Okay, so why we put these two photos? I find this uncle very cute, very happy in the old age. Okay, so we want every old people with a happy lifestyle. So we want them to work smart and also live smart. Very important. Find out the cause, otherwise you are misdiagnosed your whole life. There are somebody who thought they have a stomach issue and been taking stomach medicine for a long time. Only find out it's not stomach, it's gallbladder. So this is the part where we don't misdiagnose ourselves and we know what is going wrong with ourselves. Okay. Next. So next we're going to learn diagonal partners method. What? So this is called a microcurrent handler. We're using a microcurrent handler, and most of the time that a lot of people say, they Shopee also got sell. It's not different, it's not very expensive. Inside they require some technology. Otherwise, not trying to give you microcurrents, the correct one. They might harm your body. So we are guaranteed with the cert, with the certification, and also with the award for all the design. Okay. Must wear a plastic glove before the microcurrent glove. Adjust the cable for easy movement. Do not connect the glove while doing massage. Don't connect. So macam itu tak boleh connect. So do not. It must contain water of electric wave. Kena ada air lah macam tu, kena ada air juga. Tapi jangan pasal sampai wah macam mandi, okay? However, it cannot be too black or dripping from the glove. Separate the glove while applying to avoid disconnection. Okay? Because once you touch it, it will disconnect automatically. Okay? Second is we will learn dekat atas sini untuk buat buka. We want to do buka lah. Then for this we will do body. Okay? Tapi kita saja gunakan B1 and B4. Okay? B1 and B4. On off button. The time usually will use 2 or 3. Okay? 2 or 3. Timer automatically 5 to 30 minutes. Usually we use 5 for face, 30 minutes for body. Intensity, it depends on that person condition. Some of them are very tiring, so their nerve already not active. So we might need to put more higher power to connect it. Like you want to call somebody to wake up, soft, already wake up, okay lah. Oi, wake up! It depends on. So if let's say your body nerve already very sleepy, cannot wake up, then you have to wake them up power. Okay? So starting from 3 to about 20 or 22, it depends. Okay? Not necessarily like today you are 3, tomorrow you are 3. It can be more. Well, it depends on your body. Sometimes your body very, very tired, then it could be higher. Huh? So this is the part of what we're going to do. Very simple. You cuba tengok kita tak? Tangan, sini, lepas tu middle first. Middle. Lepas tu left. Lepas tu right. This is to unblock your neck. Remember, all our neck very stiff. So kalau kita gunakan tangan pun, dia boleh unlock sikit lah. Boleh lah sikit. Ha? Kalau baiknya, pergi buat itu massage lah. Dia akan buat macam yang dulu kita. Kan? Kasih unlock. Ha? The more you do it, you will have lifting face, unwanted eye bag, dia semua akan hilang. Bagus kan? Okay, next what you're going to do is you're going to use your finger to touch on the point. Why do we want to touch on point? Because every time when we read books, it's not that worse, but reading the laptop and the phone will actually block us. Okay, all the migraine and so on, you can actually touch using this or do it yourself. 1, 2, 3 is 3 part. So try and see. You'll find that your eyes is even clearer. Ada nampak? Ada feel tak? Sekejap lah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Lift up ah, don't pull down ah. Lift up, then you'll feel like bright sikit kan? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the microcurrents to unlock and unblock all the parts. Here definitely ada block sebab kita stress, mata kita akan macam ni kan. Dan itu nerve when you squeeze it for long time, dia akan macam kemek. Kalau sudah kemek lama-lama, dia sekejap dia buka. Apabila saya buat macam tu macam okay kan, tapi dia sudah kemek tau. So for a while he'll go back. So what we need to do is we need to repair it. So if we do our treatment can actually repair it. So after we repair, ada migraine player pun ada solve. Sebab lack of oxygen can actually cause the migraine. So kalau dia unlock, cukup oxygen, cukup itu circulation, migraine akan keluar. I sendiri go through it. Tapi in the beginning, you feel more painful. Why? Because all the unblock, dia tak boleh satu kali settle. You have to go for 3 times at least, 3 to 5 times. Tapi after 3 to 5 times, the lock go off, migraine also will go off. I love this product. It's safe a lot. Otherwise, I'm taking medication, which is quite bad. Okay. Then next, what we're going to do is we're going to use our hand. Okay, sama juga. Ini merah is this side, the middle. Go up. Go up. Okay, and then ini adalah sini. Push up. Okay. Lepas tu sini gunakan tangan. Gunakan tangan macam telinga kan. Hold here, pull up, then pull down a bit. When you pull down, don't use strength. Pull up, you can use a bit of strength. Pull down softly. Pull up, strength. Pull down softly. Why? Otherwise your ear will come down. You will want your ear to come down. Okay? Feel nice, right? Lepas tu sini kasih massage sikit. Massage, massage. This is the head massage. Massage, massage. Massage kalau boleh go up. Semua go up, go up, go up, go up. And you feel your blood circulation actually going up. Rasa tak? Ada insomnia, try to pull your ear. Next time you try to pull your ear. As many times as possible until you feel sleepy. Okay? Bagus So we have our padding, actually we have a lot. So we will only introduce this padding, we call it microcurrent pad. Kalau glove, we need to learn the skill. Nampak tak? Tadi untuk sini saja pun banyak skill kan? So kalau you nak pass down, kalau kita nak buat enhance the business, we want more people to benefit, we cannot be complicated. So I make it very simple. I choose to use pad. Sebab pad tu dia akan pergi cari mana tempat tu sudah rosak. All the nerve badan kita tak boleh nampak. Sakit pun kadang-kadang you buat macam ni, you massage kan? Itu orang ni massage ke, siapa massage ke, machine massage ke, pun tak boleh cari tempat tu, kan? You just don't touch that point. I don't know where's the point, but just don't touch the point. Tapi ini dia boleh pergi cari you punya point. Kadang-kadang kita buat dia macam ini. Kadang-kadang dia buat dia tak ada langsung. Kenapa? Sebab kita punya badan sudah tidur, nerve semua tidur, dia tak ada. Sampai sekejap lagi, sekarang boleh duduk. Sudah cari. Dia sudah cari, sudah call back. Dia nerve, dia akan repair. So this pad so simple. As long as you know how to pad, where to pad, jadi. Okay. So this micron, first we have to clean the body using the right cloth to remove any dirt and re-induce. Is easy. The moment when you want to stick anything on the wall, you have to clean the wall, isn't it? Sama lah, you have to clean the body before you do it. Dry the area throughout with a dry cloth. Ensure the skin is free of any oil ataupun greasy substance. Place the treatment pad correctly according to the required treatment position. Inside cable by crossing it. Faham tak? Simple English. Okay, program P4. For body we use P4. For face we use P1. The dip we use 2 ataupun 3, depends. Kenapa tak gunakan 3 ya? Sebab kalau kita gunakan 3, kadang-kadang reaction too strong. Okay, so we use 2 so that people can slowly adapt to it. That's why we need 2 to 3 times. Kalau you nak straight away go it, can. Dia boleh tahan tak? Kan? Macam lama sudah tak exercise. Suddenly suruh dia exercise macam yoga yang top. Upside down. How to do it? Cannot. Okay? So we slowly go. Timer is 30 minutes. Intensity 5 to 32. It depends on the preference. Tadi sudah ajar. So simple. Just put in. Lepas tu have to cross sini atas 2, bawah 2 kan. Tapi itu button, one have to put on top, the other one have to put at the bottom. You know why Kenapa? Kita memorize saja kan. I memorize saja, but I don't know why. Then after this, there is a student tell me, oh, he tell me the answer and I got very impressed. Why? Kenapa? Sebab kita baca terlalu banyak. We study too much until we become nerd. The normal logic also forgot. So normal. Come, try and see. You want to try? If you cannot miss, you're not ready. That is the first nerd ever. Kenapa nak cross? Why one up, one down? It cannot connect it. Yes, it cannot connect it if you don't cross it. But why? What's the logic? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, try. 3, 2, 1. Positive, negative. See?
Oh, they also got positive negative.
Yes, of course. This is electronic. Microcurrent. That is the reason why the moment that lady told me positive, negative lah. I said, yeah. I didn't know I'm the nerd. Oh gosh. So proven you're the nerd too. Okay. Padding. Very simple. They only have 3 parts, and this 3 type is now shoulder and back.
You mean the positive is the up?
Yeah, positive you simpan sini. The cable there is 2 button, right? You better buat macam ni. Lagi satu buat macam ni. Faham?
Oh.
So my teaching is just cross the line.
Okay.
I said, just cross the line. They ask why? Just memorizing cross the line. Then suddenly a student said, positive, negative lah. She actually thought I don't want to jawab because too simple. Then I can't know because I don't know. I said I just memorize it, so you too will just memorize it. Oh, it was so sad.
Understood.
Yeah, now you understand kan? It's so simple and you don't know. So complicated. Okay. Lepas tu, biasa kalau you buat massage, padding, you kena buat ending as well. Kalau orang tu dia saja buat sini, you kena buat ending dekat depan. Sini belakang, buat ending adalah depan. Depan maksudnya sini, kita buat macam ni, then we cross it, but crosswise, kan? Lepas tu we push. Apa pasal kita nak buat macam ni? Right. Kenapa tak? Kenapa tak? Rasa when you're not feeling well, why you want to do this? Why?
To release
The gas.
Ah.
Yes, to release the gas. Okay, so you only have 50 mark. At least got 50 mark. No, tak ada mark. Zero mark.
Zero.
Okay, then depan sini kita buat ni. But I think I will just switch later. Okay, stomach here, then we buat ending dekat belakang. Simple kan? Itu saja.
This one can help to reduce the bloated stomach.
Yes, everything can. So, lepas tu buat belakang. This one is number one. We supposedly to do this first. Belakang. Sini buat, lepas tu depan buat. M3 is this three part. So you will notice that this three part is basically this part. So apabila kita buat M3, first of all we will do here, okay. Then the last actually will do the three part lah. We'll see this part, and this part. Notice tak? Anda notice? Tiga saja. Satu, dua, tiga. Nampak tak? So this one supposedly be number one. This one number one. Number two is this one. Then number three, stomach. Okay, the last is stomach. So selepas kita buat stomach, kita akan buat endingnya macam ni. Kenapa saya ajar ini tiga? Sebab ini tiga adalah spinal. Macam ni. Nampak tak? Kenapa saya nak buat depan? Sebab tiga tempat tu, this one, this one number one kan? Tadi saya cakap kan? This one number one kan? This part is for you to release all the toxin. So this part is for you to release toxin. All the toxin detox is based on the strength here. Okay? The logic of the strength to release detoxation is here. And then next we're going to do the shoulder. Kenapa kita nak buat shoulder? Sebab the moment when you do the detoxation here, sini the nearer is brain. Betul tak? So apabila kita fix here, oxygen naik brain, brain akan bagi instruction. So kalau kita tak fix here, instruction bagi salah. So we have to make sure that the brain is in a correct function mindset. So cukup oxygen, the brain will work well. I don't care how smart you are, the brain will work itself. The brain will know when to give good food or correct food to every organ. The brain will know which cell can pinjam. The brain will know when should I supply oxygen to where. Which part block cari jalan? Brain. The brain will work it out. I can call it a subconscious of you. And this subconscious is not for you to control. It will work by itself correctly. So you won't have any hair wire and you still can move. See enough? So that's why you are choosing to do this part after detoxation is to make sure that your brain are working well. Nampak? Then last, we're going to do stomach. Okay, kenapa kita nak buat ini? Sebab this is the part for us to intake all the nutrient, all the good things to intake. Okay? So selepas kita detox, habis siap-siap semua barang, then we need to call our brain to work. Betul tak? So we have to adjust the brain, make sure the brain is in full function. Next, we have to make sure this is the stomach part that will be able to absorb, intake. Nampak tak? So detox, adjust, intake. Okay? So detox, adjust, intake. Okay? So this three part is the major part for us to fix the whole spinal part. Apabila these three part do, it will automatically fix the spinal nerve. Apabila itu nerve semua healthy, it will automatically help to fix the whole part. Okay? The last is we're going to do the head. Kenapa? Because all this is fixed. The brain will require more oxygen. Betul tak? So we will try to fix it, unblock it, sampai kepala. Ada pernah buat kan itu hari? Ada pernah buat? Ada cukup kan? So you akan feel that the whole brain full of firework.
Yeah.
Kenapa firework? Actually not firework It's your blood flowing to your top. The moment when the blood flowing to your top, you feel like a lot of things going up. Because we are trying to use the microcurrent to call them, to activate them, and to repair them. So you feel that all the going up. Good, kan? Bagus tak? So the moment when we have fixed this part, the brain will actually control now to every part. You will see the result. Everyone will actually doing this called M3. We call it M3. Okay. Now you have to learn this. M1, M2, M3. Every M massage will come with their own essential oil. M1, E1, M2, E2, M3, E3. And my standard package is actually M3. Kenapa? First, sebab M3 is the spinal column. Okay? And then you will see M3 include neck, shoulder, head, insomnia, migraine, inflammation, immune system, blood circulation, bone setting, nerve rejuvenating, prostate and cervix, plus stomach and bladder. Everything. Betul tak? Fix lah. Lepas tu kalau saya sudah tak ada apa-apa problem macam mana, in the beginning I will encourage everyone come and do 3 times. Kalau best 4 times a month. Selepas tu 1 bulan 1 kali. Cukup. Kenapa? To maintain lah. Bank boleh kasih dia MT lah. Bank tak boleh kasih MT oh. Your body also cannot get the MT, betul? So you have to put in something, fix it, so that dia ada kontak. Bagi dia kontak. Sebab selepas buat, balik rumah, dia ada tukar ni. Tak tukar ni dia duduk sama saja. Betul tak? Ayo tengok kaki sudah naik. Wah, macam mana boleh? Boleh ya, kan? You see tak? All our practice, all our habit remain the same. But you have to make sure that our bank, our body will always fill in with FT. Kalau FT tak ada apa-apa, tak ada tu. Lepas tu, kalau tak bayar, mestilah no selling no work lah. Betul tak? Cuba tak bayar limit tu. See tak? So, all this is basically to help us to fix from neck, shoulder on to stomach and bladder. And then, it will help us to work on detoxation, adjustment and intake. See now, so this 3 part is very important. Plus the essential oil. Kita beli essential oil ya. Kalau orang tanya apa kebiasaan you beli essential oil atau orang beli essential oil, kita beli essential oil. Kalau you nak cuba, there is another brand called D apa, kan? Tahu kan? Okay. So yang itu D apa? Kalau you cuba, ambil satu D apa, tengok. Selepas 3 bulan, sudah buka lah. Selepas 3 bulan, dia ada kurang tak? Kalau dia ada kurang, dia tak cure. So kita punya Kalau dia 3 bulan ke berapa bulan dia pun tak akan kurang sebab dia pure. Kita bagi pure punya. Kenapa pure punya lagi baik kan? Sebab pure punya untuk heal. Kita untuk tolong orang punya. So it have to be pure. So all our essential oil is pure. Selepas you buat ni kan dia akan the last is stomach, then dekat belakang kita nak buat massage kan. So yang apa yang kita buat adalah we will actually drop 5 drops of essential oil and help you to massage. Kebaikan of all the Dayaku partner is selepas you touch the essential oil, it actually inhale into you. This essential oil can help you to improve your immune system. This essential oil can help you to anti-inflammation and kill germs. So improve immune system. Lepas tu anti-inflammation, bagus tak? Dulu orang untuk buat massage punya akan absorb semua yang tak bagus dari badan tu. Betul tak? Tapi kita punya Dayaku partner adalah I solve your problem with M3 and then I can inhale all the anti-inflammation and also inhale all the immune system. Every time I do it. Bagus tak? Because we actually doing this essential oil touching after padding. Get pad dulu. So that pad fix semua buat lah. Then only we touch essential oil. Nampak tak? That is the comparison. A lot of people thought, oh, they are just massage. No, they are not. They will make themselves more healthier. Because Dayaku means my strength. The more you help, the more healthy you will be. And every time when you heal someone, you will be very happy, isn't it? Because the moment when you heal, you see someone is more healthy, you will be so energetic. And you will feel so positive. And you will want to help more. That is the intention for us to do that, okay? Last is actually on the face. E4 is for face. Dekat sibu kita tak promote ini langsung tau. And then for face, a lot of people talk for beauty lah. For beauty punya. Sebab kita punya solution, banyak orang tengok tu phone, laptop kan. You rasa tak ada radiation. Scared. So the solution for face is for radiation for your face. The solution for breast is to avoid breast cancer. So ini dua pun ada dia punya kebaikan. So dekat situ dua-dua pun semua orang nak. They already go for E5. E5 we charge 400. Dia rasa okay. Sebab banyak awak. So lepas kita buat ini, kita ada tanya dia how you feel. Straight away sharp. Muka dia straight away sharp. Kenapa? Sebab kita tolong dia repair lah. Lepas tu firming lah. Remember bone setting, nerve rejuvenate, muscle firming. 3. Mesin tu boleh buat 3 barang. Tambah kita punya essential oil, special essential oil for all the portion.
What if like we only buy the machine but not the essential oil? Is it any different? Or memang
kena satu set. No one can buy my machine.
Like for example,
No one can use only the machine. We want them to together with the essential oil. Sebab dia kena datang sekali. And then we also later on we will come up with something else which is even better. Beside this, we also come up with another one because COVID kan, ada banyak vaksin kan. Selepas vaksin suka tak? Do you like the vaccine inside you? No, right? Because the vaccine somehow we find that it's still ubat lah kan. So what we're going to do is apa vaksin yang bagi kita baik punya keep. Apa vaksin yang bagi kita yang tak baik punya throw. So we have this formula to throw as well. Bagus kan? 变一下，原来那个 record it out. Okay.
So means that like you said, it's better to come 4 times for the session.
Sessions 1 But in the beginning 3 to 4 times in a month. Kalau tak boleh 1 month, so 2 times in a month. 2 kali 1 bulan, 2 kali 1 bulan sampai 3 kali at least. Then next 1 bulan 1 bulan untuk maintain saja. Oh, okay. How much? Okay, we'll come up with that price, huh?
But for the breast lift is for what? Breast lift that you want.
The breast lift, breast lift is for breast cancer, breast cancer, breast cancer to avoid breast cancer prevention. Sebab you see kenapa sini ada problem sebab lymphatic dia lymphatic block. Mana-mana ada block lah. Sini ada block kan, sini ada kan, so on kan. So breast most of the time they will have ketuk-ketuk kan. Sebab block. So if you actually have this circulation, you will prevent it. We're not talking about those already have. If those already have, we do not want to help. We cannot help because we don't have medical research on that. Tapi kalau orang yang belum ada lagi, kita bagi dia circulation, mana ada ketuk-ketuk, you understand? Because kita sudah ada detoxation, kan? Kita sini emphasize saja. Sini sudah ada, tapi sini kita prevent, kita emphasize saja. Tapi sudah buat lah, memang dia firm. Sebab muscle firming lah, is it lah? So we have a muscle firming, we have bone, we have this nerve rejuvenating. So these 3 all together they firming lah. So firming at the same time, dia boleh prevent breast cancer. Bagus kan? So every month come 2 months lah. Betul tak? Okay, now we're going to talk about this. So, ini pernah tengok tak Kak? Pernah tengok tak Kak? Betul. Okay.
So you need to remember as well,
Dayaku, you baca lah, I don't know baca very easy. Nah, you baca.
First,
Which one?
Dayaku is a brand dedicated to healing and personal strength, guiding individuals on the transformative journey towards better health and well-being. With a focus on positive health planning, Dayaku will empower you to take charge of your physical, mental, and emotional wellness. Whether you seek balance, renewal, or resilience, our approach nurture holistic healing, helping you achieve a healthier, stronger, and more fulfilling life to you and your family. Yes.
Good kan? Suka kan? Number 1.
The first one is my strength. The second is my positive mindset. Next is my health journey. And then my quality lifestyle. Last but not least is my family.
Yeah. So Dayaku basically want to focus on these 5 things for every individual. So what we want to do is from emotional wellness to physical wellness, the combination only can become your mind strength. And this is also connected back to WHO when you're actual healthy. So you want to be healthy, you have to make sure that your physical and your mentally is equivalent healthy. So mind strength comes from here. And the connections and the understanding of the spinal, the detoxifications, the adjustment and the intake actually fulfill the qualifications of being healthy. Okay? So next we will give them a journey, my strength journey. First, we redeem your strength. We will never want anyone without having their own strength when have others are cannot. So whoever come for the training for 2 months, so you test on me, I test on you, you do for me, I do for you. How many times? 2 months. Many times, right? So you will definitely redeem your strength. Betul tak? So that means, so next what you're going to do is you're going to plan your own health journey. You're so healthy, what you need to do, what will you do and what you want to eat. Okay? You'll pass on the journey to others. others, yes, of course. Then only you start your business plan. Betul? So selepas you redeem your strength, you start planning how you want to be, what you want to be, then you start your business plan, which is started from Daya to my strength. Helping others, correct lah? This is a job to help others lah. Okay? Once you help others, eventually income and health also come. See? Income and health will come together. And when you have income, you have health, this is the best present ever for your family. Alright? Okay. How and what? We are trying to work out a program for Moving Putra. So how to apply? 18 to 50 years old. As long as you are within this age, Moving Putra, paid 100 ringgit of registration fee. Once you are rejected, we will refund. But if you don't tell us you already blacklisted, no refund. Okay? Whoever blacklisted, don't apply. First, we will definitely ask if you are blacklisted, don't apply. Definitely reject. Okay? If you hide from it, then no refund for you. I see registration form is online or offline. Okay? What can they get? 2 months of training course, JPK, aromatherapy, SKM3. Within 18 months, JPK will send people come and monitor. So the moment when you monitor, you do a training, 18 months, you can start work already. But just that they will come and monitor. Until 18 months later, they will pass you this aromatherapy license certification. Next, you can get certification for healthcare administration. The training similar like this, a whole day. You test me, I test you, you work on me, I work on you, like that. Okay? So next, you'll get this healthcare administration with the same concept, spinal, how it works, the nerve, then the intake, the adjustment, the detoxification, the understanding of all. Then application of business loan for 50K to 100K, subjected to individual candidate. So we will help them to apply for this, and business set ready to go. Dia macam franchise. We work it out like a franchise thing further. Tapi dia individual. Okay? Some actually want to work as a business also can. Macam dia satu business, lepas tu dalam tu dia recruit, tolong mereka recruit, tolong mereka get loan, tapi masuk dalam company, tolong mereka monitor, bayar itu loan juga, pun ada macam ni. Yeah? Basically, both UM biasa, JPK biasa, okay? Tahap 3. Healthcare portable device. Ini apa yang kita bagi ya. So for customer, let's say every customer 1 month spend 500. Possible tak? Possible kan? So if this customer 1 month 500, this level of partner dia bayar 40K mah. Kenapa kita tolong dia loan 50K? Sebab 10K untuk capital. Dia sendiri kena ada sikit wang mah kan? So 10K untuk capital, 40K for the licensing. Then next, what they can get from this 500, because we'll monitor them, they will update them, and we will also upgrade them. So direct service is 65%. 500 terus you boleh dapatkan 65%. Okay? If this partner, they want to recruit another partner, we will give them macam award dia lah, encourage dia. So every 40K, kalau dia successfully get the loan, we will pay them 5K to support, to teach that person, to help to teach. Sebab dia sudah tahu dia boleh ajar, tolong ajar. So I will ease on the trainer side. Okay, so this is what we do. And then next, you can get yourself promoted into gold level. Gold level means if you have 3 under you, we will give you extra 4% override from this 500. Okay, so this is an enterprise bonus for gold, so that company don't need to send out a lot of trainer and keep teaching non-stop. Instead, we can train the partner. Once the partner already pandai, dia cari 3 partner, jadikan gold, and gold will help us to handle 3 partner each. Senang macam ni. So this is the model that we come up with. Give them override service 4% so that they can help to jaga anak. This one no question very simple Okay. Ini adalah tulis punya method Recruitment 3 partner. First level, you get the override 4%. This one no overriding because this is your own partnership And then 65% kalau sendiri service. Go, you can have overseas trip. Partner, you have local trip. Bukan trip lah, incentive local travel trip. Okay. Ini adalah calculation. So, let's say, tapi dia akan change from time to time Okay. So customer, let's say 20 customer 20 customer, each purchase 500 worth of package. So go under 3 partner. So this go 3 partner under 20 customer. Betul. So 20 customer under 500 ringgit. Dia terus dapatkan 65%. Betul. Income 1 bulan 6,000. Okay tak?
Income 6,000 tu per partner ke?
Per partner. Per partner. Per partner. Okay. So partner kalau you sendiri kerja 1 bulan 20 customer, every customer 500 1 bulan, you terus dapat 6,000. Kalau rasa tu dia cakap this month I want 10,000, then you sendiri aim kan? Okay. Then second level sini Second level adalah go, betul tak? Go So this go dia ada 3 partner, betul tak? So this 3 partner, first dia dapatkan 5,000 sebab every partner 40,000 kan? Dia enjoy 5,000 award lah. So 5,000 dengan 3 partner 15,000. Okay, dia dapatkan 1 off saja. Lepas tu 20 dia sendiri kerja lah. So 20 500 times 3 times 4% overriding kan? Dia dapatkan 1,200. Is that mean 3 saja? More than that can unlimited, but not encouraged. You boleh handle ke? Betul tak? Tapi we won't stop them. If you can handle, go ahead. Because do have people like that. Okay, so 20 500 sendiri kerja 20 500 65 6,500. So if let's say you have more, you have people, you teach people, you can get extra kan? You put 6,500. So total goal income adalah 22,000. Ada kerja ada lah, tak ada kerja tak ada lah, itu saja kan? Okay, so 22,000 for this goal. So if you are first goal, you cari 3 partner jadi goal, apa saya dapat? So 3 goal 5,000 15,000 betul. Lepas tu 20 times 500 times 3 times 4% sebab ada 3 goal mah. So dia pun dapatkan 1,200. Dia sendiri tak kerja dia tak mau kerja. So total first goal income will be 16,000. Still, do you see this plan is actually encourage you to work? This plan not encourage you to recruit and to work. We don't do that. Why? Our intention is to help people. So we want you to help. And the planning tadi kita ajar biar senang tak? Senang. Why you don't want to work? You see lah. So senang. Selepas you pack already, you can actually chit chat already. Apa lagi? Chit chat lah. Tapi kalau itu dia nak sleep, don't chit chat lah. Kan? Bagi dia tidur lah. On some very soothing music for her to rest. We go up. We tengok 30 minutes, we walk back inside, change pack. Change ready, walk out, let her sleep. Kan? We will only ask, do you feel anything? Can I go higher intensity? Is that okay? Now the stress okay or not? The intensity cukup tak? Tak cukup, naik lagi because body depends. Too tired, you have to go higher. Cold, you have to go higher. Kan? So that okay? You rasa ini okay? Then only you walk out. You will be surprised. Tadi sini 11. Lepas sini 5 sudah cukup. Kenapa? Sebab sudah cold. Body sini sudah okay, dia akan cakap dengan lain. Hey, kau wake up. So dekat sini, 5 sudah cukup. Sebab sudah wake up. Lepas sini 3 sudah cukup. You will see there are cases like that because they are not very broad and serious. Okay? So we will encourage them to work because we want them to work. This is a job to help, not for you to earn a lot and not helping. Okay, so this is why we design in that way. We want you to work. And all the massage with the timing we set come with the price. Ini lah standard lah. Ini apa yang kita always want to encourage. 297. Okay, 297 for 100 minutes. Lepas tu, we will give you point. Customer can get point. So 29, every 10, every 100, you will have 10 point. Every 10 point equivalent to 1 ringgit. Okay. So the more points they have, they can actually exchange for discount. Apabila you bayar from the food, basically you have to pay all only you can enjoy the massage. So kalau itu massage dia tak bagi you, dia tak datang, we will assign another person to replace it. Then we won't pay the person. You see or not? Of course, man. We already assign you go and do it, but you didn't go. I assign another person to do it lah. Then the money I won't pay you already. I'll pay that person. So definitely you got service already. See or not? We control that. And then that person, if let's say they pay for this, we will straight away give them point. So the moment when we give them point, they can actually exchange for discount. Like if let's say they already have 400 point means they have 40 ringgit. Kan? Kalau dia sudah ada 40 ringgit, dia boleh deduct lah 297 minus 40. So they pay like 250 plus. That's all. Nampak? See or not? So the more you use it, the more discount will entitle. But this money come from where? From HQ. HQ pay you 65%. Pay your upline about 4%. Kita untung sikit saja. Tapi kenapa kita buat ini lagi? We want to help. The more healthy person in this Malaysia itself, kita punya country baru ada value. The moment when we have value, apa yang kita simpan dengan FT pun ada value. You see that? This is how we help. Okay? Ini tahu this is the pricing. So do you think usually in the market, right? 99 ringgit eyebrow saja net. 99 ringgit ataupun shoulder sahaja. 99 for head only. Cuci rambut saja. 99 untuk insomnia saja. Insomnia too cheap, no 198. Betul tak? Betul tak? Tapi kita punya 99 head, insomnia, migraine, neck, shoulder. Kenapa? Sini mah. We help you to unblock it. So market is actually trying to work out a lot of plan to earn money. Not to say they are wrong, okay? They are not wrong, but we are here with the intention to help. So we have to make sure that the intention is correct, is to help, and therefore the pricing is so reasonable. I do not know whether this sell off to Indonesia partner or sell off to other countries. They might change. I do not know, but at least now in our hand, I want to help. Okay, so 90, 192, 198 for what? Sampai sini ya, worth it tak? Ini memang the best that I like the most, so I insist everyone go for this. You should I go for this? You want to come back here? Can, but please go here. And then every month, ini juga. When you calculate, actually okay right? Kan? You see 198 plus 99, belum siap. Kan? So this one is the best package ever. Unless you want a V-shaped face, ataupun you want a firming breast, only you go for this two. Because I don't think this is a very firm confirm from my side. I would rather go for this. And this one is our stomach. This one we are stomach as well. Okay? We are stomach and our whole set. Okay? So for loan, only to try, I think should be by next month I will go down to meet up the charge person for Mara and Tekun. So for Mara and Tekun, actually interest is 4% per year. You can around like 1 to 5 years, 50 or 100K. Interest for sini Tekun, sini Mara. 7 to 14 days once all documentation pass up. This one too you have to take care. So once pass up, they will pay you the money. Okay. This one is me. So this is a customer service app. Ada nampak tak dulu? You see before? You didn't see it. Okay, the customer app pun sudah okay. Hopefully by next month I can launch it. Hopefully lah. Okay, daya aku login on. Lepas tu select date, location, service type, available candidate. Okay. This one I will block. Better I want to go for add-on, but I think I only want to focus on services. I will create another website. Next month our programmer will come in. So he will work out on the website. Website will sell product. I don't want my product in Shopee also. Because like the glove and so on, they will choose the cheapest or similar. But all this glove quality is different. So after you use, I don't know whether it will damage your body or not. Ours is very expensive, but then very good. The result is good, confirm good. And we are certified and also used in hospital Taiwan. So it's different, but people don't know. It's better to put in the Shopee side. So after you have the collection of the point, you come here, you pay dulu. Kita semua nak dia bayar ni. Sebab kalau dia tak bayar, I cannot send my people there. Kalau itu orang tak bagi itu tak apa, I will just pass to another person. So that person is safe. Macam Shopee Pay lah. Kalau tak ada Shopee Pay terus bayar you. It's safer like that. So this is the partner app. What we can see is registration, activities. You will see your activities. You see your cancellation and your history. Too many cancellation, I cancel you also. Of course. Daily schedule, you will see your schedule. This one very sad, no schedule at all. Then the income statement, so sad, only 500. So tapi I want you to put in this lah. Mungkin dia kerja saja Saturday Sunday ataupun Sabtu hari saja Sunday kan. Okay juga lah kan. I work only one day Sunday saja pun ada 500. So kalau 4 hari saya kerja pun sudah 2,000. Betul tak? Not bad lah. So now we're going to ask about apa yang penting about ini apa? Ini brain kan? Lepas tu this one spinal kan? Lepas tu apa lagi yang important? Yes, very good. Okay, this is nerve. And then all this combination apabila kita ada, it will also go into cell. Betul tak? Okay. So dekat sini this part will actually affect our leg. Yes, very good. Okay. And then kalau kita punya jantung tak baik, kita punya heart tak baik, apa dia akan affect? Kalau jantung tak jalan, not good, dia akan affect kita breathing tu dari mana?
Dari
Kidney, fail. Breathing how to come from kidney? Fail. Apa tu? Sini apa? Bukan, sini heart. Kalau dia punya tak jalan baik-baik, your paru-paru mah, kan? Your paru-paru tak boleh nafas. So this spinal is very important. See or not? The spinal is so important. Okay? And why is your spinal not healthy? Sebab kita punya posture. Okay? Apa pose kita? You berdiri ke, you duduk ke pun no salah. kan? Duduk pun salah, berdiri pun salah. You punya pose actually affected your spinal, and your spinal actually affected your nerve. And therefore, when your spinal and your nerve sudah rosak, apa akan jadi? Circulation, kan? Your blood circulation tak jalan. Apabila dia tak jalan, dia tak bagus, dia akan affect your paru-paru and you will affect your brain. So kalau you punya brain dia tak jalan, apa masalah dia? One problem dia akan jadikan two problem. Two problem jadikan 4 problem. 4 problem jadikan 8 problem. 8 jadi 16. Sampai dia tak boleh MC. Betul tak? And that's why it's all connected and it's all related. Our body is so smart. So smart until they know how to find ways to fix it and repair it by itself. Tapi tadi kita sudah baca you punya reading. Duduk pun tak baik, makan pun tak ada, rapis panggil semua kan. Apa pun tak bagi, suruh dia kerja. FT pun tak ada kan, wang pun tak ada. Empty kosong semua. Lagipun you expect dia bagus. How to bagus? Cannot bagus. So what we're going to do is we have to understand first. We focus on the spinal, and the spinal itself we have our brain and we also have our nerve. Betul. So this solution, now we have to ask about the solution. What solution we give? We have two solutions. One is the diagnosis, kan? Second solution is diago. We don't call diago lah. We call therapy lah. Kan? So there is two solutions we give. First, we diagnose with the real cause, right? The real cause. Next, we give a therapy to buat ini tempat kan. So what we call it? We call it bone setting. Satu, dua. Nerve repair. Okay. Then three. Muscle firming. Yes. Sebab kalau muscle tak firming, macam mana dia nak hold kita punya bone? Betul tak? You try and see use the bone to walk. Cannot walk kan? You kena taruh banyak barang baru boleh walk kan? So you even like the robot skeleton cannot walk, right? You have to fix with outside the skin kan? Sama juga kereta pun sama mah. Tak ada outside punya how to walk. You sit inside with the skeleton lah. How to fly? Cannot fly. Kan? Sama, okay? So first we must have a bone setting sebab banyak bone sudah damage itu nerve. Pulse kita tak bagus. So until the nerve already kemek ataupun dia sudah tak aktif, dia sudah tidur sebab lack of oxygen. So the brain itself also require oxygen. It's all connected from the spinal side. So the spinal will give a bone setting. We address it back because this is the most important part that affected our bottom, our whole body, and included our brain. Betul tak? So we will give a bone setting, we give a nerve repair, and we will give a muscle firmer. Muscle firming. Okay? Ini 3 sekali boleh solve apa problem. Boleh solve apa problem. First, kita punya leg tak boleh jalan, very weak. Ini selepas dia fix ini bottom, dia boleh tolong kita punya leg ada kuat lagi untuk jalan. Okay? Then next, once we have fixed all this, okay, so meaning that once it fixed the brain, giving enough oxygen, it will solve your problem because all DHL, remember the advertisement about the DHL, the connection actually give you more solution. So the moment we have more solution, your problem will not become 2 to 4 or 4 become 8 problems, become 16 problems. Instead, you won't have any problem but only solution. So when you have only solution, you always respond fast, you always have your solution, then you will not have any problems like depression, kan? So the other problem, you boleh fix your problem, you tahu macam mana nak answer to all the situation, you have decision making on the spot, then you will not have any depression. Depression is because you don't have confidence. Kenapa tak ada confidence? Sebab you tak ada solution. When you don't have solution, then you depressed lah. Kan? When you solve the okay, we may start. Remember that I mentioned about mana kan? Mana tadi? Okay. So remember we're talking about sini belakang, back. Sini this part is for detoxation. Okay? Lepas tu atas
Adjustment.
yeah, it's for us to adjust so that our brain will know how to work out properly. Kan? Lepas tu stomach intake. Okay? So what to absorb, what to intake, the good one for our body, right? Okay. Next, I'm gonna ask question. You're gonna draw. Must rock slowly. Okay. This is the head. This is the body. This is the leg. Okay. Other hand. Do fast. I will ask questions and you will draw. Okay, now the question is, apabila kita buat entry, so the entry will do on which part? This one not an exam, so you can back up each other. Lower back, okay. Lower back and shoulder, okay. Lagi stomach, okay. Lagi the last part, which is the most important.
Head. Muka.
Dekat face.
Dekat muka.
Yang ni
Dia ke?
betul.
Sebab hari nanti dia buat sekali dekat rumah negeri.
Ni dekat atas ni.
Okay, that's the first question. Okay, next questions. Apabila orang dia tak boleh jalan, orang tua, dia suka duduk, the lama it sit, the worsen, which part will happen?
The knees. Knee.
Apa sah dia punya ni pula? Sebab duduk,
Sebab position duduk dia,
louder, I cannot hear.
the position of the way that he sit is wrong, and then the knees tak bergerak.
Kenapa dia duduk tapi kaki pula tak ada strength? Dia lama duduk tapi kaki tak ada strength. So where should we fix? Fix. You need to walk.
Betul tak?
No. No.
Kat bahagian ni. Apa ni? Kita panggil ni.
Spine. Bawah spine, ya.
Bawah spine.
Can you spell it? Yeah, what is that?
Pinggul ke apa? Bukan pinggul. Aduh, apa namanya?
Tak apa. Asalkan tempat tu betul. Okay, where should you actually fix? Dekat belakang pen kan? Pen. So this is very important that we will fix on that part. So the moment when we fix on that part, we have a bone setting. Then we can actually have a nerve rejuvenating. Then next,
we can have a muscle firming. So apabila tempat tu sudah firming, kaki ada jalan dengan darah, ada circulation, then dia akan ada strength. Betul tak? Dalam tekan rasa orang yang dia ada spinal issue, dia orang biasa dia tak boleh. Yeah, other spinal issue usually cannot walk. Why? Because the spinal is actually the whole structure for you to have strength to move on. That is the reason why spinal is very important. We have to make sure that its spine is strong enough to move. Okay, then next. Next, okay, cuba. Pika cuba. You cuba. Lepas tu bagi question. You bagi question apa yang kita belajar yang rasa yang most interesting part where you would like to ask. You tahu ni dia jangan tak ask yang you tak tahu. You must know the answer when you ask. Yeah. Now, let's test it. Mana? Apa question saya you want to ask? You have to be louder. You have to be louder.
Ini yang paling penting sekali, masalah pertama dia datang daripada posture badan kan.
Teruskan.
Apa soalannya? Itu statement.
So you know how to change the posture badan ke apa?
Itu tak tahu.
Apa questions yang aku nak ask yang you tahu ni? What have you learned? What have you learned?
Okay, nanti kejap.
You think first, I ask.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you see, most of the time we have a research shown in 2016, oxygen is actually good for depression. Tapi ini solution yang kita provide ada tak dia sama dengan pressing oxygen into your body? So apa solution yang kita bagi which is different from the research or the current solutions that they are forcing oxygen to your body? What kind of impact it will cause if let's say forcing oxygen, apa side effect dia? Side effect yang forcing oxygen to your body. It will harm your brain and
Hati-hati.
hati-hati. Oh, hati itu bukan paru.
Jantung.
Paru.
Heart.
Your heart. You hurt your heart because sudden oxygen forcing into a body is actually causing a damage of certain organs, right? So apa kebaikan this treatment, this therapy for us to produce still oxygen, but how it works?
Basically, it helps to reduce the migraines, the insomnia, dizzy.
How it works? How it works? Yeah, how it works. We still produce the oxygen, tapi apa cara yang kita produce instead of forcing the oxygen into the brain? What we do?
Using the pad,
Using the pad.
or maybe some basic like massage. Is it that one?
Macam mana kita bagi oxygen? Kita bagi dia rejuvenate, kita repair dia so that when they have enough repair, the oxygen can produce by itself. It can actually go into the brain. Macam mana?
Drink a lot of water.
Huh?
Drink a lot of water.
Drink a lot of water can produce oxygen? No. So how could these oxygens be able to deliver to the brain? Yeah, you apply the pad, yes. But how could this pad actually produce oxygen to the brain? Yeah, macam mana? Where this oxygen come from? how oxygen come from? Blood, isn't it? The blood carry oxygen. Tapi kalau blood tu tak flow through your brain, how could this oxygen be brain? See that? So that's why when the massage go through, you can feel the brain going through your brain. And the moment when this blood going through your brain, the oxygen carried by the blood naturally going to your brain, right? So comparison between the forcing oxygen into you, instead we are using the natural way, trying to unclog the nerve, repair the nerve, and let the nerve automatically bring up the blood to your brain so that the blood can carry oxygen to your brain, right? Yeah. Yeah, you repeat that.
You want me to repeat again?
Yes, repeat what you understand so that you can learn this.
So what I understand from the procedure is basically if we having this kind of psoriasis or whatever it is, we can use first using the natural procedure. So then after that we can use the another product that we have to help in small to make sure that the anything that we have right now is going to more to reduce lah and help us. Betul tak? For example, we use the natural, and then after that we use the product to keep it maintained. Betul?
Yeah, the question is, how could this functions to help oxygen into your brain?
What mind is always hard.
Apa yang tadi saya cakap tu? Macam mana? So first we repair the nerve. The bone setting kan, sebab itu bone dia sudah sit on the nerve. So nerve tu tak boleh jalan. So apabila dia tak boleh jalan, dia tak ada circulation kan. So kalau tak ada circulation, how could this blood bring oxygen up? Cannot. This is for start, right? So the moment when it start, there is no circulation, not a good flow. Sebab kalau even di sini tak ada jalan, dia cari lain jalan. Tapi apabila dia cari lain jalan, nerve tu mungkin dia kecil saja. So oksigen tak cukup, kan? So sikit-sikit dia pun cari lah, asalkan ada jalan. Sebab badan kita banyak nerve tak. So gebet punya tak boleh, so I go cari lain. Tapi lain tu I split already, so oxygen is split. The moment I split, yes I go up to the brain, tapi tak cukup. So your brain will not have enough oxygen. So what happen is, the moment when I repair all the nerve have enough space for me, it's alright for me to bring up the oxygen, enough oxygen up to the brain. You get the difference?
So the first is
Repair. Yes. Bone setting, you have to reset your bone. Kalau kita di basin duduk sana. So when you want to remove something, you have to move away kan. So the bone sit there, you have to readjust back. Readjust back so that it's a nerve. So when there is a nerve open, you have to repair. Sebab dia sudah kenek mah. So the repair, baru the blood can be able to bring up smoothly. The moment when it can bring up smoothly with enough nerve, enough oxygen will be up to your brain. Betul tak? Kalau bukan, dia tengok sepatutnya I need 5 pipe to go up, baru ada enough oxygen go up. Tapi pipe tu tinggal satu saja. Enough tak? Tak enough, not enough. So I have to repair the 4. Only I have enough oxygen to go up. Faham tak? So that is a way that is a natural way. Instead of forcing it or I give oxygen sliding to you, I trying to fix all the proper way where your body know you the best. Your body can fix the best. So the only thing is you need to fix me so that I can fix myself. Betul tak? So the machine will actually fix your bones first, lepas tu fix your nerve, baru it will be able to bring up the oxygen to your brain. Ya, itu oxygen carried by blood. Get that? So instead of forcing the oxygen into your body, causing harmness, what can these solutions bring to you? And how could this actually bring the same result? And yet, no side effect. Sebab you're actually fixing your body. Okay? Faham? So can you repeat on that part? Macam mana? Just what you can understand. Basically how we work. We don't force oxygen to your brain. what we do is a natural therapy to solve all your problems.
So the first one is actually we need to fix
The
the
bone,
bones first.
yes, the bone setting, fix the bone. Lepas tu,
And then we fix the nerve.
yes, then we fix the nerve so that the nerve is enough instead of tadi satu saja. So dia akan fix semua. So apabila dia fix, enough blood, kan? Enough blood circulation, enough blood to go out. So when there is enough blood to go out, blood carry oxygen. So the oxygen will be enough from the blood. It will go up to your brain naturally because your body know how much you need, right? Your body know how much you can bear. It don't go shoot up. Why it don't shoot up? Because there is no block. Block means you have force. When there's no block, there's no force. When there's no force, you will not push, right? When you not push, you will not person. Betul tak? Okay? So once we understand the logic, then we understand first you have to fix the bone because the bone already sit on the nerve and the nerve already damaged. We have to fix the nerve. So once we fix the nerve, there is blood circulation. So when there is a blood circulation, the blood will carry the oxygen, okay, to the brain. Then we have to understand sini detox ah. Kenapa kita nak detox? You don't want to carry the blood with the oxygen together with the toxin to your brain, right? So when your brain have enough toxin, they will damage as well. So what we do is we have to detox. That's why we have to put the panic and the pad to detox first. So once you detox, we have to make sure that we adjust. Correct, right? Detox dulu, lepas tu we adjust. Once we adjust already, we give signal to our brain to give correct signal, correct? So correct signal to everywhere. Then next we have to do intake. Okay, you do intake of all the nutrient food. So you see a lot of times that we need nutrient so that they produce into our blood, it will carry all the nutrient into our body. Alright. So the intake, a lot of stomach couldn't intake. Reason why? They cannot absorb. Dia sudah rosak. Okay, nerve sudah rosak, cell sudah rosak. So what we do is we will repair that. So the moment when we repair it, you will be able to intake the good food. So the moment when you intake the good food, dulu saya minum itu date drinks, itu date minuman, I can only absorb 10%. Sebab stomach cannot absorb. So wasted another 90%. I makan spirulina cannot absorb only 10%. So I wasted another 90%. Tapi kalau saya sudah fix it, I boleh absorb 60 to 80%. Bagus tak? So there is no waste. So we have to fix our intake part. So the moment when we fix our intake part, we have all the nutrient. Kita punya blood pun bagus. You see banyak eczema punya orang doctor will say, go and donate your blood. Very bad. Why you want to donate your blood? When your blood come to me, I got eczema blood. Because toxic blood, dia ada toxic. Betul tak? So what we do is you have to clean your toxic. Do this entry. You detox. Okay, you do detox. So your blood once is detox, everything is detox. So only it comes into your brain, to your circulation, to your whole body, it will become even better. We also have another supplement. It's actually helping you to detox your blood. So with the detoxifications of the supplement plus our solution, it can push all the circulation up and down. It can wash away your whole body's toxin. So with the combination, it's even better. So the logic is first we have to reset the bone setting, remove the unwanted positions where sit on the nerve that damage the nerve. Next, we have to repair the nerve. After repair the nerve, firming, the muscle has to firm enough to hold on the bone, right? To hold on the bone and to hold on every part. You punya heart pun require the muscle, betul tak? That's why we need to do this muscle for our heart, betul tak? So this is how it works. So after we foam up all this part, then you will see the result onwards. Okay, so that is how oxygen therapy works, either forcing or naturally. So there is a comparison between forcing and naturally. Kita punya fall into naturally. Okay? Okay? Nu, pergi cakap. Apa yang saya tadi cakap ni. So, see whether you understand or not. Okay, erase and redo.
Erase.
Okay, so there is two ways. One is forcing oxygen into your body. Once you force oxygen into your body, there is a side effect. You might harm your paru-paru, you might harm your heart, you might harm your brain, you know, because you're forcing this oxygen into you. But the latest technology maybe you won't harm your body, but it's forcing in. Our way is actually a natural way of producing oxygen out to your brain. But how it works?
Whereby first is positive. Presenting the form first, and the second one is nerve repair,
Not repair. Then,
and then last is muscle.
okay. So this three part is basically helping us to fix all issue and bring the oxygen out to our brain, right? So the padding part, where should we put the padding part?
The first one is
The back,
lower back.
lower back. Okay, we write lower back.
Okay, lower back. And then the second
Neck.
we put on the shoulder. Shoulder and back. And back.
Shoulder back. Then last we put,
And the stomach.
yeah, last we put at the stomach. So what is the ending? What we do on the ending side? Jadi satu, dua, tiga, lepas tu ada satu ending kan?
Ini dekat belakang.
Ending dia ada belakang. Okay, lagi satu last step.
Dekat face.
Ya, kepala dia.
Dekat kepala.
Bukan face lah, kepala lah.
Oh,
Dekat
dekat
kepala
kepala.
dia. First is the neck. Next is the eye. Betul tak? Sebab kita nak dia biar flow semua naik atas ke kepala. You see, most of the people, right, they won't feel anything from their body yet. Tapi kepala, mata is the strongest sense. It's the strongest sense. So what we do is every massage will end, every therapy will end with the head, because we want them to walk out confidently, feeling it. So imagine last time when you do it, you feel suddenly brighten kan, mata brighten. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Terus brighten kan? Kenapa? Sebab kita unclog. We unclog all the sumpat-sumpat. So once we unclog the sumpat, you straight away can feel it go up. Okay? Ini bukan api naik atas tau. Dia darah naik atas. Lepas tu darah tu dia cukup oksigen. Kalau tak cukup ataupun ada problem, you akan rasa dia sumpat sampai sini.
Dia tak sampai ke atas.
Tak naik. So we have to use the machine to push it up. Kenapa kita nak gunakan machine to push it up? Because your heart not strong enough to push up. So we will need that machine to tolong you push up the blood up. Okay? So kenapa dia boleh push up? Dia bukan force up tau. Bukan. Dia unclog every part. Repair every part. Macam dia naik sini, sini ada clog. Ataupun sini sudah ada either sumpat ataupun dia rosak. So apabila sini rosak, dia repair. Banyak tau. Dia macam banyak dekat sini. So dia repair very nice sikit. Repair very nice sikit. So dia akan naik sampai dia tak sumpat. So that is how it works. I have a heart migraine here for at least I think 20 years. I've been having this for a long time. So recently I think I go for at least 3 or 4 times on the head side. So dia tolong saya unclog sini sahaja tau, sini dengan sini. Mana I tahu saya mana block I tak tahu. So sini and sini dia cakap block. So he helped me to do I think about 5 minutes only, just 5 minutes. So 5 minutes later, during my period time usually I will have my migraine. Sebab tak cukup darah dia nak boleh naik kan. So dia semua drop my migraine gone during my period time. Amazing, isn't it? So you see there is a solution, just that no one will tell you because they don't earn. As long as they won't earn, they will want to tell you the solution. But we will provide you the solution because we are trying to help. Okay, that's the difference between us and them. Faham? Faham. Okay, any questions to ask? Any questions that you think that you understand and you would like to ask?
For the hip kan, how do you massage? I mean like how do you have any like way yang you boleh tunjuk macam mana you nak kurangkan the migraines ke apa ke? Cara-cara dia nak
Yang kita belajar tadi.
macam mana you nak mengurangkan migraine tu, nak buang anything lah dekat kepala.
Kalau kita buat sendiri, tidak ada machine,
Tidak ada pressure. Dia ada natural.
natural way. Macam mana tadi? Macam tu.
I have sikit clue. I told you so many how to do it. Okay, this one. Lepas tu ini mata, kan?
So kita kena tolak tak?
Then you dot on the palm. Mana?
Tunjuk arrow.
Sini, sini, sini. Maksud ada.
Kalau migraine bukan macam
Betul.
Sini start.
Oh, dia start bawah ni tadi.
Lepas tu ini second. Lepas tu sini last. Sini tak ada.
Oh, situ tak ada.
Sini macam ini ya. The movement when the eye. Okay lah. First time I already roughly catch. Good enough. Okay, sini. Macam ni ya.
Ini.
Okay. So sini satu kali, sini satu kali, sini satu kali. Up. Sini satu kali, sini satu kali, sini satu up.
Okey, bukan kat ujung ni, dia sini.
Dekat sini. Ini tempat adalah tempat yang untuk bukakan clock. So apabila mereka tolong you buat, dia akan tolong you buat this three. Then usually this part will be the part where is clock. Kalau kita punya tangan sini ada numbness right hand side let's say right hand side ada numbness sini block.
Oh, dia block.
Your brain here block, that's why your numbness here. If your numbness is at your left hand side, okay, sini block. Dia cross punya.
Dia dekat.
So when we see over here you block, sini mesti numbness. Kalau sini block, sini mesti numbness. So when you have your left hand side numb, your right hand side is blocked. Then you check, right hand is logic or left hand is logic. Left brain or right brain is logic. So you will see those blocked one, you will lose the part. You don't have logic because it's already blocked when you feel the numbness. So this is also causing depression because it's blocked. Understand? So this is all the logic. So when you are blocked, you check lah. I forgot right hand side, right brain is for logic. Betul tak?
Right.
Okay. Check. Check. You must fully utilize the technology. is logic. Right is creativity, right? Okay. Right is creative. So if let's say your left lock, you're artist, you press so if let's say your right, you other numbers, your left is logic. So you are a logic person. Suddenly you cannot logic. You block already. So when you block, you're supposed to answer a lot of decision making. You cannot, because it's not logic anymore for you. So this might cause you into low self-confidence. Suddenly like you're useless. You're just not you. So when you're not you, but still you have a lot of decision making, you still have to do whatever normally you have to do. You will fall. Betul tak? You will stop thinking right. And you start thinking that I need psychologist now. I have to go and visit them already. So they say you think too much. So when they say you think too much, how? They give you medication. So when you take medication, you sleep very well. When you sleep very well, you wake up still empty. You understand not? Because you don't solve the actual issue. The actual issue is you have block. And then you need to open it up. You need to fix it. So the moment when you fix it, you have enough oxygen. You're not blocked. Stop numbness. You'll be okay. Sebab kalau you ada numbness, you start thinking maybe you want to die already. Because you're very logic kan. So when you think that you want to die already, like anytime you threaten yourself, then you have very weak heart. Kan? Nanti you ada weak heart, you drink cold water lagi nak boil. Yeah. So the whole logic is you trying to damage yourself because you do not know what's going on. Kan? So the moment when this happens, a lot more will come. So when a lot more come, lagi sakit lah, betul. So it actually come with all the logic. It's not difficult. Even layman can understand. So what I'm trying to say is, when I say decode our life, it's how you decode your life with logic. It's actually very basic. You don't need a doctorate to understand it. You just need to understand a layman term. A layman term is your spine very important, and your spine actually produces oxygen to your brain. And your brain, the moment that is wrong, if you are a left brainer, you're artistic, and you have a numbness on your right hand side, then I know what's going on. So you can start yourself or start asking your friend, you have a numbness where? Then he's an artist. They say, I don't have any idea. Oh, you're blocked. So you have to do something, right? You have to do something. Breathe in and out. So basically, we give a lot of solutions to others with a very layman method. And the HRT talk basically is to train a health trainer. Why we want to train a health trainer? Because we want them to understand the logic based on the layman term. And then you don't need a 50 years of experience to become a doctorate. Only you can understand what is called health. My strength is basic come from a very basic understanding. Help yourself, and then so you can help others. When you know the logic, will you be able to help others? I'm not talking about a logic that is important 10 years or 20 years. I'm talking about a logic you can learn in a day. See, you learn in a day. Means that you will not be able to speak well or deliver well because you are not used to it. But I believe after a few days later, you'll be able to know it or how to deliver it once you actually pass it down. Pass the knowledge down. That's what we need. Because passing the knowledge is like saving a people's life. Saving another people's life. Pull them out from doubt, confusion. Like they do not know what they need to do or what they should do other than taking drugs. They are too depending on drugs. Because they are so much depending on drugs that their bodies will be happy. 100 years we know whether drugs can help us or not. Right? We have so many history telling us until today you don't solve the problem. Everything is like getting us. So since you're already getting us, why don't give ourselves a chance to understand from the start again, from the basic again, from a simple way again, from something that we will definitely understand. So do you understand now how it works? Right? Yes, right? Like not difficult to understand. It's like left and right, whether yes or no, kenapa, why we do M3, you also understand why I do M3. It's very easy. I do this 3. But does it mean that I don't have my leg gadget? Yes, I can. I have it. I have it. So it's like a socks. We also have socks for the leg. We also have for this dia macam knee guard for the leg to enhance it, because to repair bone setting everything only by the fire, this is the way. Lepas tu sini kita kena tolong bagi dia cepat. Tapi the main still spine. Kalau spine tak ada strength, line tempat mesti tak ada strength. So we proven on a lot of those who have the whole stuff to walk. See that? So the logic is confirmed. When we confirm the logic, how much you can save, how much line you can save. A lot. Yeah, that is why in a day I should deliver all this message, right? Yeah, every day. So in HRD Corp, what we're going to focus is we want to get them to pay by HRD Corp. Actually, Hong Kong already start calling us. Hong Kong is interested. I told them we will do HRD Corp. No, they say never mind, it's okay. We want solution. Tak ada bayar pun tak, kita boleh bayar. Sebab mereka ada wang. Now China also wanted. They want this solution. So our solution is give them a very layman term and solve them with the basic. Cepat lah. So today should be enough. So our day is called, we call it a day. So thank you so much, student.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the end of the day.